Hello distinguished subscribers and welcome to Key to Learning Italian. In this video we're going to be studying the pronouns ci e ne in Italian. In Italian some verbs get the preposition di, da afterwards, and some verbs get the prepositions a, con, su afterwards. So let's have a look at the verbs that get the prepositions di and da. Annoiarsi di qualcosa, to get bored of something. Accorgersi di qualcosa, to realize something. Andarsene, to leave one place. Tornare da un luogo, to come back from some place. Parlare di qualcosa, to talk about something. Ricordarsi di qualcosa, to remember something. And here is a list of some verbs that get the prepositions a, su, and con. Riuscire a fare qualcosa, to succeed in doing something. Abituarsi a qualcosa, to get used to something, or abituarsi a fare qualcosa, to get used to doing something. Cominciare a fare qualcosa, to start doing something. Giocare con qualcosa, con qualcuno, to play with something, or to play with someone. Parlare con qualcuno, to speak with someone. Contare su qualcuno, to count on someone. Andare in nome di un paese, name of a country. We could say vado in Francia, vado in Italia, vado in Inghilterra, vado negli Stati Uniti. So we use the preposition in with country names. Andare in biblioteca, to go to the library. Andare in banca, to go to the bank. Montagna, mountain. Farmacia, pharmacy. Andare a nome di una città, and when we want to specify a city that we're going to, we use the preposition a. Vado a Parigi, vado a New York, andiamo a Istanbul, andiamo a Washington, così via. Andare a scuola, to go to the school. Andare a casa, to go home. So when we want to avoid repeating the preposition and the object or the name of a place, we could simply use the pronouns ci, or, depending on the situation, we could use ci or ne. For instance, gioco con il gatto, or torno da Roma. Here, the preposition follows the verb tornare, torno, and also the name of the city follows the verb. So instead of repeating those two elements, we could simply use the pronoun ci. But once we decide to use the pronoun ci, we have to put it in front of the verb. And with the verbs that get the prepositions di, da afterwards, we use the pronoun ne. The pronouns ci and ne precede the verb, as we have already stated, except when the verb is in imperative mood, for instance, parlamene, talk to me about it, or in infinitive mood that follow the modal verbs, dovere, potere, volere, for example. Devo andarmene, I have to go. Puoi contarci, you can count on it. Now let's observe the following sentences. Gioco con il gatto. Con il gatto, we can avoid repeating con il gatto and use the pronoun ci instead. So the sentence becomes ci gioco. As you can see here, the pronoun ci precedes the verb giocare, gioco. I play with it. I play with the cat. It becomes ci gioco, I play with it. Torno da Roma domani becomes, we avoid using da and Roma, but in any case we continue using domani, which means tomorrow, because ne does not replace domani, tomorrow. So we simply say ne torno domani. I come back from Rome tomorrow. I come back from there tomorrow. Conto su mia sorella becomes ci conto su mia sorella. I count on my sister. It becomes ci conto. I count on her. So far we have used the verbs in indicative mood, modo indicativo, contare, tornare, giocare. But let's have a look at the verbs, the infinitive, reflexive verbs, and how they become with the use of ci and ne. Use of ci and ne with reflexive verbs. Ci. Anna, ti sei abituata alle nuove regole? Sì, mi ci sono abituata. Anna, did you get used to the new rules? Yes, I get used to them. Ne. Quando ti sei accorto di questo? When did you realize this? Me ne sono accorto ieri. I realized it yesterday. Me ne sono accorto. Here, ti sei accorto. You know, reflexive verbs have pronouns, which are mi for me, ti, si, ci, vi, si. Not with the pronoun ci, but with the pronoun ne. These pronouns, reflexive pronouns, change into me, te, se, ce, ve, se. Mene, tene, sene, cene, vene, sene. But with ci, they do not change, as we have already observed here in this sentence. Ti sei abituata alle nuove regole? Sì, mi ci sono abituata. But here, me ne sono accorto. You see the difference? Mi ci, me ne. Ne changes also ci. And in order to have a look at this case, we have to observe the use of esserci with ne, other uses of ci and ne. Esserci is the verb that gets used to indicate how many or how much of something exists in a given place. There is, there are, simply. It has two conjugations. There is for singular objects and there are for plural ones. So, quanti gatti ci sono nel giardino? How many cats are there in the garden? Ci sono 2 gatti nel giardino. Quante mele ci sono nel frigorifero? Ci sono 5 mele nel frigorifero. So, if you want to avoid repeating the objects in the sentence, in the above sentences, like 2 gatti, 5 mele, we can use partitive ne partitivo. And when used with ne, ci will become c'è. Quanti gatti ci sono nel giardino? Ce ne sono 2. Quante mele ci sono nel frigo? Ce ne sono 5. We can use ne partitivo with other verbs too. As long as they are transitive verbs, such as leggere, bere, mangiare, fumare, comprare, vendere, verbs that get a noun afterwards. So this list does continue. If you want to have the PDF copy, your free PDF copy of this lesson, please leave a comment under this video and you will get your free PDF copy to your email box. So, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.